What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I hope everybody is having a great, fantastic day. And for today's video, we are going to be going over the best AKIMBO class setup for the Fennec over here. And you guys are going to want to stay for the gameplay because it's going to be raw, it's going to be unedited. Just because I want you to guys see where I win a gunfight, where I lose a gunfight, just to kind of get an idea of how this weapon works. You know what I mean? Of how this class setup works, especially the idea of AKIMBO. So without further delay, let's actually get into the build over here. By the way, the gameplay is going to be of legendary rank, just because I don't know about you guys, but I personally feel as if that is the best way to test out every single build that you make for a weapon. Why did I click on emotes? I'm so sorry about that. So obviously for our perks, these are ones that you should be running. In the gameplay, I actually didn't run these. I'll show you guys actually that I didn't run these. I accidentally forgot to switch out my previous perks for these ones. It was for a previous video that I do have up in regards to a horrible AK-47 class setup, and I'm so sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. And let's actually get into the build over here. So let me explain everything. Perk, obviously AKIMBO. So then we go on to laser, hip fire accuracy, and sprint to fire speed. So let me explain this. The reason you want this attachment rather than any of these other ones is due to the fact that this sprint to fire speed, it just means that once you're finished running, you will be able to shoot faster with this build. And that's key because that's going to build up your time to kill. Well, not build it up, but, you know, make it better in comparison to other weapons. So you're going to be wanting to put this on. And, of course, hip fire accuracy. That's what we want, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we want. And then let's continue on. Ammunition. Extended mag A. You're going to want that. If you don't have this on, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. So, and then let's continue on because you will lose ammo so fast. So fast with this class. And then let's continue on with our barrel. So our barrel is actually going to be this guy over here. Now, it looks a little bit weird. Let me explain. You're saying, why are you increasing its damage range? Let me explain. You guys are going to be seeing in the clip how crazy some of the scenes are when I'm able to get a kill on somebody who's like nearly 10 meters away. It's crazy what this extended light barrel does for us. And honestly, ladies and gentlemen, the downside, you're not even going to be dealing with it because you're not aiming down the sight. Trust me, with this barrel, you will be getting kills at distances where you're like, is this broken? It's really crazy. It's really crazy. And then let's go over to the stock section. The reason I'm putting this one on is just because of our flinch and lateral recoil stability. I really do think these two are just going to help us out when we improve them. You know what I mean? I just really do think that. So, I mean, like, somebody else may say something like, well, you could just put on no stock, which is an increased movement speed, which is true, but then we are not going to be having better accuracy. And again, even though it's just hip fire, and hip fire is the main thing that we're doing, maybe we may lose control of our weapon when we're hip firing. We all seen it when you were hip firing weapon and it goes all over the place where you're like, oh, I can't control it. You don't want this to happen to you. So put on the RTC steady stock. It's going to help you out, especially that flinch stability, guys, especially. And so this is the build for the class over here. And yes, I don't have the other skins just because, I'm sorry, I'm not paying another $100 for skins. And then here are my perks. And ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about time we get into the gameplay and let's talk. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here's the actual gameplay over here. It's Nuketown, legendary ranked, and here are my perks, obviously, as you can see. So here's something I do want to say about this weapon that you guys are going to be seeing. The kills with this are just ridiculous. It's going to be as if you just don't understand what went on, what happened. It's like, wait a minute, what? I got a kill at that distance? It makes no sense. And honestly, maybe it's something that it will get nerfed. I don't know. Maybe it'll get nerfed, maybe it won't. And I'm so close to calling it a, look at that. Look at the distance. Look at the distance and such a quick time to kill. It's absolutely crazy. Now, the thing I do want to say, however, is look at that. Again, it's absolutely crazy. I'm still in awe, honestly, when I'm watching this. Again, this is legendary ranked. Now, it being said, it is Nuketown, which is a good map for AKIMBO. So, you know, I don't really, what was this person doing? I don't know. But, okay, let me collect my thoughts here. It's crazy. just that I'm still a little bit shocked that this is such a good class over here. So let's actually digest this one by one. Number one, do I think it'll get nerfed? Probably. I won't get too surprised if it does get nerfed, because it's absolutely crazy how good the Akimbo is. I'm not gonna say it's OP, but let's just say it's pretty close to OP. Whatever, I'm gonna say it's OP. I won't put it in title just because some people don't like getting clickbaited. Or I don't know, I probably will put it in title. I'll probably say something like, is this OP? Because I really do want to ask, is this thing OP? It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy. So that being put aside, yes, I wouldn't get too surprised if you end up seeing this whole Akimbo attachment getting nerfed in some sort of manner. And no, I don't know why I'm shooting my revolver at that. I'm also confused, just as confused as you. And number two, as you guys can see, the thing about this is the fact that even with range, you're getting your kills. Even with range, you're getting your kills pretty good. And okay, over here I lost just because it's due to my own stupidity. But even with range, you're getting some pretty good kills in this, using this class setup over here, ladies and gentlemen. I personally think this is a very easy class setup that anybody can use, to the extent at which, if you use it, this is just as toxic. This is just as toxic, ladies and gentlemen, as using the Echo. I'm being so serious. If you see somebody up in front of you using this, you're dead. You're not gonna win. You can even have the QQ9 you can have the QQ9 land all your shots, and let me just say it, I don't know if you're gonna kill as fast as this gun over here, because it's crazy. Now, don't get me started. Well, don't get me wrong. Not get me started, but don't get me wrong. There are sort of situations where somebody else is going to win, and that comes down to the fact that sometimes you don't have that upper edge in regards to accuracy. Because look, it's hip fire. You're not going to get all of your kills on there. You're not going to get all of your bullets on there. But nonetheless, this is such a crazy class up to use. And look at my KD. Even though I'm not playing for objective, even though I'm not really trying, even though my perks are absolutely horrendous. They're trash. I'm still doing so well with this class setup. And that's something I really do think we need to take into consideration. So, in my opinion, if you're looking for the meta class setup, not the meta gun, but a meta class setup for small to even medium range maps, small to medium range, that means you can use this maybe most likely on firing range as well. I'm serious with this. This is a class up to go. I'm gonna call it. It's just so crazy. Now, sometimes at a distance like that, yeah, it's a little bit of a push, because that's around the 15-meter mark nearly. And maybe that's not so realistic. Probably not going to get the kill there. But other than that, this is an absolutely crazy attachment that we have here. I think Akimbo is the way to go. I think it really is something that we should be taking into consideration over here. So if you're somebody who's thinking of going for Akimbo, because I think you can unlock it now or whatever. Unlock it, ladies and gentlemen, unlock it. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's really it for me. I'm going to put the rest of the gameplay up here. If you guys want to watch it, you guys can watch it, see what else happens. Other than that, I'm probably going to just put some chill music in the background. And other than that, ladies and gentlemen, let me know, what do you guys think of this? Try out the class. Try out this Akimbo class. It's crazy. It's hilariously crazy. Just please run Vulture. Unfortunately, I didn't have Vulture, but you're going to need it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, have a great, fantastic day. Tomorrow, we will be releasing the breakdown video for the LK24. And I have some things to say about that gun. One of the best guns in the game. I said it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, have a great, fantastic, beautiful day.